Hey guys, how's it going? So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to install Quantum ESPRESSO on Mac OS X. So here I'm on the official website of Quantum ESPRESSO. So we'll just go to the download page by clicking here. And then in the download page, we'll look for these two links, either the GitHub link or the GitLab link. So what this will let us do is it will let us download the source packages for Quantum ESPRESSO. So here we have the latest version of Quantum ESPRESSO 6.4.1. So we'll just scroll down and download this particular release package. So just go ahead and click on it to download it and then wait for the download to complete. In my case, I already have it downloaded over so I already have it somewhere here. Yeah, so this is the package that I have already downloaded. So, or maybe we can even wait for it to download as it is almost complete. But in any case, here it is being downloaded right now. I'll just go ahead and cancel this. And I mean, it was pretty much already downloaded, but never mind, just go ahead and delete it. So where was it? QE. Yep. So here is the downloaded version. So just go ahead and right click on it and extract the contents by opening it with the archive utility, and this will basically create this folder or directory over here with Quantum ESPRESSO in it. But once again, I already have that as well extracted in my home directory inside QE and then inside QE 6.4.1. So here is that particular directory that we would have got when we extracted from the archive file. So here's that directory. So what we are going to do is we are going to launch the terminal by either going to the launchpad and typing in terminal, or you can even press command and space to open Spotlight and then type terminal there and open it from there. So in your terminal, go to the directory where you extracted Quantum ESPRESSO. So here is the release package that we downloaded, and here is the extracted version, right? And it's all in this particular QE directory on my computer. So here I have the archive package, here I have the directory. So I'll just here. So I'm in the directory, but then I'll go into the directory of Quantum ESPRESSO, which we got after extracting it. So we'll go there and then we will try to configure it by giving the command /configure. Now in my case, what you'll notice is it will work perfectly and it will detect a parallel environment. However, in your case, it might be the case that it might not even work, and even if it works, then it might not be able to detect the parallel environment. So it will say something like parallel environment not detected. Are you sure it's a parallel machine or something like that? So in both the cases, if it doesn't work at all, then essentially, I mean, it means that you don't have any Fortran compiler on your PC. So in my case, I'm using gfortran, and if I give the command which gfortran, as you can see over here, then you'll notice it gives the path of gfortran on my PC. However, in your case, if you don't have gfortran or any other Fortran compiler, then if you search for which gfortran, then it won't give you anything because you don't have gfortran. So my solution to installing gfortran on Mac OS X is to use Homebrew, which is a package manager for Mac OS X. So in order to install Homebrew, you will need to give this command. I'll make sure to add this command to description down below, or you can even visit this particular website to get this command. And then what you're going to do is you are going to give this particular command to install Homebrew. However, in case you already have Homebrew installed, then you can also check for that by giving the command brew version. So this will let you know which current version of Homebrew you have. So in my case, it is the latest version, and you can even also try to update it. So you will just give the command brew update. So any case, so if I go ahead and copy this particular command over here to install Homebrew, in my case I already have it installed, so I want to install it again, so I'll just press escape. However, you can press enter to continue installing it. Also, you must be wondering, like, why am I making a video by having everything installed? Because usually I install stuff in advance to test if this particular strategy works or not, but in some cases such as this one, since I'm very new to Mac OS X, and as you guys already know, all these Linux libraries are Fortran libraries or codes, they are a pain in the neck to work with. So even small changes, like if I go ahead and uninstall Homebrew, or even the G Fortran or anything. So I mean, in my experience with Linux, I'm not sure about Mac OS X, but in my experience with Linux, it just sucks. If you even try to install even a small thing, just messes everything up with the system. So I'm trying to avoid that, but I also want to share this information with you. So in any case, you can install Homebrew by giving this command in your terminal, that is here. And also it would be probably a good idea to give this command when you are in your home directory, although I'm not really sure if it matters or not. But yeah, so you will give this command to install Homebrew, and once you have installed Homebrew, you can use it to install two very important components for Quantum ESPRESSO. The first one is G4ran, so you just give the command brew install gcc, so you will get G4ran along with it. However, I already have it installed, so I won't install it again. And the next thing you are going to need is OpenMPI for parallel execution. So you'll give the command brew install OpenMPI after pre-install gcc. In my case, you can already see it says that it is already installed and up to date. So coming back, so once you have all these things installed, you have Homebrew installed, and then using Homebrew you have OpenMPI and G4 installed, you can come back to the directory where you install Quantum ESPRESSO in, or rather you extracted Quantum ESPRESSO 2. So in my case, I'm already in that directory. Yeah, so these are all the contents of Quantum ESPRESSO. You can even have a look over here. Yeah, so these are the contents. And if you haven't run the configure or make command yet, then your bin folder will easily be empty, just like me. So here, as you can see, the bin folder is completely empty, so we don't have any binaries installed yet. So we'll just go ahead and try /configure once again, and this time in your case it should probably work if you have G4 installed, and if you have OpenMPI working as well, then you should also get this parallel environment detected. And also once you install G4 and OpenMPI, you should also check if the installation worked by giving these commands, which G4 and which MPI run, I believe. Yeah, so in my case both the commands return the directories where these are installed too. Now coming back, so we can now compile the various Quantum ESPRESSO packages such as the plain wave pw by giving the command make pw, or you can use make pp, or all any of these packages. And instead, if you have a lot of time at your hand, then you can also give the command make all to compile all the packages at once. In my case, we'll just give make pw, and it will also take quite a lot of time, so I'll probably pause the video at this point and then resume it a little bit later. Okay, so finally the PW package is compiled, and as you can notice, it took around 5 or 4 minutes to do so. So now if you go to the directory where you extracted the contents of this particular Quantum ESPRESSO zip file, and as you remember, in this directory we ran the command /configure and then the make pw. So if you go to the bin folder of this directory, now you will notice there are a number of .x binaries or executables that you can use for calculation with Quantum ESPRESSO, although these are not all the packages since we only ran make pw, but similarly you can run like make pp, make a lot of stuff. So now since we have the most important part, that is pw.x, so we can also test out a sample calculation using The sample calculation would be just a single point energy calculation for the benzene molecule. So I have, the input file for benzene molecule somewhere here. So here it is. So okay, in this particular directory, benzene, I have the sample input file for a single point energy calculation. So we are running an SCF calculation, and then we have a unit cell, large enough to avoid any periodicity effects, as I've already mentioned in another video. And then we have all the necessary stuff such as the coordinates, the pseudopotentials, and of course the K point is gamma because it is a pretty large unit cell. You can even say a supercell. And as far as the pseudopotentials are concerned, they are in this particular directory. That is, in my home directory, they are in BURI and pseudopod. And if you have watched my previous tutorials on BURI, then you already know that BURI comes with a lot of pseudopotentials, so I'm using all those with me, even on Mac OS. And coming back, so now we are going to run the Quantum ESPRESSO pw.x package in parallel. So we'll use the command mpi run, or I should also clear the terminal up a little bit. And then we will use the command mpi run, and then we'll specify the number of processors by giving the directive -mp4 or whatever you have on your system. In my case, my laptop is a quad-core machine. So mpi run -np4, and then you'll specify the path of Quantum ESPRESSO. So you can get the path of Quantum ESPRESSO by going to the particular directory where you installed it and then giving the command pwd. So we'll go to bin because pw.x is located here, and then we'll give the command pwd, and we will get this particular directory address, and then we will just go ahead and copy it, and we'll come back to the benzene directory where we have the input file, and then give the command mpi run -np4 for quad core calculation, and then the address of the Quantum ESPRESSO input file. And we'll also need to add pw.x after the bin, so we'll add a /pw.x and then space, and then we will give the name of the input file, that is cf.n, within these triangular braces, and then the name of the output file, whatever you want to call it, scf.out, and then hit enter. Now you should also open this particular scf.out file and notice if it is actually running or not, or if there are any errors. So in my case, you can see that it is running on 4 processors as mentioned over here, parallel version MPI running on 4 processors. And then you will also notice that it will specify that the estimated maximum dynamical RAM per process is 487 megabytes or 486 megabytes, and then since it is a 4-core run, so it will get multiplied by 4 around somewhere that number, and then that is why you have the total dynamical RAM or something like that. So the more is the number of cores you are using, the more is the RAM you are using as well. So as you can see, the calculation is running pretty fast, and it's already finished. Oh yeah, so it only took about like 41 seconds or something. So here you have run a gamma point calculation for the benzene molecule, and you can also notice its homo-lumo gap by looking here. So it's something like -5.2, 5.2 electron volt or something, and I think that is pretty much correct. So yeah, so now as you can see that this way to run Quantum ESPRESSO is also working, and you can also try to run this particular calculation using serial calculation without specifying MPI run, and let's see what happens then. Now as you can see over here, it will say that the parallel version is running on only 1 processor. It says parallel version because we compiled the Quantum ESPRESSO for parallel execution, so that is why it says that. So yeah, so of course the serial calculation is going to take a little bit more time than the parallel calculation. So okay, so I think I covered everything around installing Quantum ESPRESSO on Mac OS X. So I think this should be it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new from it. And in case you did, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and have a great day.